XRP Ripple is a lot of people follow that. I don't know who it is, Mr. Rippleman or something like that. I don't know if whoever that is comes out in the streams for them every now and then.
His name is Brad Garlinghouse.
Yes. Garlic. Yeah. Garlic Boy. Some people, I don't even know who they are anymore. I guess I'm just kind of hearing it, but they're like, when is Richard Hart going to stream? Why isn't Richard Hart streaming? He streamed whenever Hex was new. What's going on? Why won't he talk about this great product that he created? I'm not really worried about when he does. I think the fact that he's been tweeting when he does is good enough. What do you make of it? And what would you say to people that I guess are nervous and feel like they need him to stream for whatever reason?
Well, we kind of touched on this last week or the week before. Where has he been? Why is he not streaming? Probably a couple things. I'm sure he's busy. They're still working on things in the background. There's another possibility too of maybe, and this is total speculation because I don't know. But maybe there was someone that said, yeah, you might not want to stream. Maybe his lawyers advised him not to because of all the SEC stuff that was happening. I'm sure he's got lawyers. I'm sure he's listening to them. And if they advised him not to stream until this becomes a little bit more decentralized, then that's what he's going to do. So again, complete speculation on that front. Maybe he's just trying to shake out all you soy boy lettuce hand people who don't have enough faith and don't trust the community that's here to help lead this. And if you have to have Richard, then you're probably not in the right place. You've got the product has to stand alone. And I think, maybe that's what he's trying to prove. Maybe he's waiting for the right time. I don't know. It's all speculation. But there are so many streamers out there that are doing great work. We're all trying to give you as much information as we can. I know it's not the same. We're not big brains like he is, but put everybody together and you'll get one big brain, so that's, that's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I have enough faith in the products as they stand, that they can survive if Richard never streams again. It may not be as good. But again, he doesn't work for us. He's made that clear. He's not going to show up just to pump the bags. And that could be considered, without saying it, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Yeah.
So I think that's part of the reason. I think that's one of the biggest reasons is he wants to see how far it can go before he really does make an appearance.
Yeah, I think it's 100%. I think it's the right move to let the product stand on its own. Now, I'm not saying you should never stream again. I mean, I really enjoy watching his streams because he's a really knowledgeable guy.
Yeah.
Not worried about like him being there to just show, oh, hey, he's out there and he's alive and I should buy these tokens. I don't care about that. It's enjoyable to hear his commentary on the crypto landscape, even if he's just tweeting about it, I think. But
absolutely.
Keep in mind too, and you just touched on this, Ewok. What other ecosystem in crypto has the amount of streamers talking about it like Hex and PulseChain does? I mean, like you just said, yeah, none of us are Richard Hart, but we're all carrying the torch and talking about this stuff constantly. Like there are so many people doing really, really good stuff, and all different kind of skill sets. Talked about Access Alive earlier, the awesome chart guy, Crypto Sloth. The Hedron wasn't created by Richard Hart, but he really took to that. Crypto Coffee is always there with new tutorials for any brand new thing that comes out immediately as soon as it happens, bringing the community together. Another community guy, Gary Funding Jim, is always out there doing stuff. I know I'm missing people right now because there's just so many. Big Pep has been back, and I enjoy his streams. He just shoots the shit for an hour.
You got Hexologist, and you got all the guys from Discourse Syndicate, and you've got there's almost always a stream on.
Yes.
And we're not even talking about um half of the Twitter spaces that go on daily.
Yeah.
There's rooms full of people just in there talking about it. So not just YouTube, but Twitter streams. And there's people, well, not many on Twitch anymore, but just about anywhere you look, you can find something happening from one of the community members at any given time. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Matty Allen, I've been watching his streams a lot
Maddie,
lately.
yeah,
Who else? I don't know if you know that My Life is Awesome guy, Coach Lit or whatever. I've been
yeah,
watching him here and there. Wales Only is awesome. B Roots I've been watching. Like, I mean, there's just so many people to watch right now. And like, it's so exciting right now because we are at, the bottom area of this ecosystem right now. And to just hear the excitement from like all these different people streaming, it's like, I'm not even really thinking about when is Richard Hart going to stream, frankly. So
yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it either. He'll stream eventually, and when the time is right, we've always said Richard's a couple steps ahead in his planning, so he really knows what's going on. And I wouldn't worry about it. If you are worried about it, then you might not be in the right space.
Yeah, exactly. And I was thinking too about the other ecosystems. I mean, like, Charles Hoskinson is awesome with Cardano, but I don't know how often he streams if the Cardano community is always clamoring for a Hoskinson stream. Like you think about like some of these other ecosystems. XRP Ripple is a lot of people follow that. I don't know who it is, Mr. Rippleman or something like that. I don't know if whoever that is comes out and streams for them every now and then.
His name is Brad Garlinghouse.
Yes, Garlic. Yeah, Garlic Boy. Yeah, so all that stuff. I mean, Richard is an enigmatic figure and is a big personality, so I think that's why it gets more attention with Hex and PulseChain. But keep in mind, that's not happening out here with all these other people. I don't think Gavin Wood is streaming for Polkadot all the time. I don't think Sergey for Chainlink is out there streaming all the time. It's just not a necessary thing to have happen. So I think Hexicans are kind of spoiled by that.
And Satoshi disappeared. So,
right.
I mean, you look at that and kind of compare the two. I think maybe we'll have a happy medium. I don't think he's going to stream a lot. And maybe he's just getting us ready for that, not streaming all the time. And the ones that he does, maybe he's going to make them bangers. You know what I mean? So who knows?
Yeah, I think what will happen is when the market starts to pick back up and PulseChain is inevitably more so talked about by bigger institutions or exchanges or something like that than Hex ever was. You'll probably see these interview requests from publications and stuff wanting to talk to Richard Hart. I think we'll probably see that again. So